Hey guys, and welcome back to another Eldritch Moon card preview. Today we have a really nice card in terms of the lore for the upcoming set, and when I mean really nice, I actually mean the most spoilerific card I've ever seen. While Shadows over Innistrad kept us intrigued with its mystery, its sister set just came out and said it in a single card. Take a look at Imprisoned in the Moon. This 2 generic single blue enchantment aura can enchant a creature, land, or planeswalker. The enchanted permanent is a colorless land with tap, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, and loses all other card types and abilities. Before I go into dissecting the actual card itself, let's just take a moment to look at the lore implications here. I know MTG isn't the most story-driven game in the world, it certainly has some awesome lore, but in terms of keeping things out of the spoiler territory, it's kinda hard to not give things away when you're printing them on physical cards for the upcoming set. I mean, look back at Oath of the Gatewatch. Before the set was released, there was a hint that our heroes may lose the ultimate fight. That was until Fall of the Titans and Zendikar Resurgent were spoiled. The same thing happened here with Eldritch Moon. Shadows over Innistrad was the first set that really had a lot of mystery surrounding it. Although the conclusion seemed pretty predictable, at least it wasn't clear from the cards themselves. I kinda wish the cards of Eldritch Moon kept with this, but I guess Wizards of the Coast is trying to tell the story through the cards. Leaving out the ending just wouldn't be telling the story now, would it? That being said, come on guys, Imprisoned in the Moon? Really subtle with the card name there. The art of this card shows Tamiyo and Nissa working together to cast Emrakul into the silver moon of Innistrad. In the back, we can see the symbol of the Gatewatch etched into the moon's surface. This symbol apparently has magical properties associated with it that allows it to seal things away. And that's what they're doing, sealing Emrakul away. The way the card's art is skewed, it makes me wonder if there's a second half to it. Perhaps art we'll see on another card yet spoiled. Kinda similar to how they did the art for Fall of the Titans and Bond of Mortality. I hope they do something similar to that here. I really enjoyed seeing the full art spanning across 2 different cards. Anyway, enough about the lore stuff, let's look at what this card actually does. So, Imprisoned in the Moon changes a target creature, land, or planeswalker into a colorless land with no abilities or card types that can only be tapped for a single colorless mana. For only 3 mana itself, this thing is just amazing! How is this not a mythic? No, seriously. It depicts a crucial moment in the story, and it's an amazing form of removal. This is the blue equivalent to Song of the Dryads, but instead of changing the permanent into a forest, it changes it to a colorless land, and it's limited to only creatures, lands, and planeswalkers. Sorry, can't target equipments or enchantments this time around. Regardless, this spell deals with a lot of difficult threats. Having the ability to out and out remove a planeswalker is stellar, as well as dealing with those pesky indestructible cards. Not to mention, it counters those who are thinking about using Coax from the Blind Eternities. Imprisoned in the Moon is like the perfect next turn play. Overall, this is an amazing card and a welcomed addition to blue control. Song of the Dryads always felt kinda weird in green, so I'm glad to see the color shift. Blue decks now have a reliable way to deal with planeswalkers, and Commander just got a fun new toy. I feel this strong removal will be seen in a lot of decks, making waves in Standard as well as EDH. As for Limited, removal's always potent. This would be a great pick for any draft. I'd even splash blue if I picked it late. As much as I hate this card for spoiling so hard, I can't stay mad at it. We all knew how the story was likely going to end, and we shouldn't blame this amazing card for pointing out the obvious. I'll still love you, Imprisoned in the Moon. For all your spoilery flaws, you're still a great card. Anyway guys, just because the story's spoiled doesn't mean I'll be putting an end to my lore videos. The ending is just another part of the overall journey that is MTG lore, and we have a long way to go before it's over. For the time being, however, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest MTG spoilers, news, and lore. Consider supporting the channel by visiting my Patreon page, and by following me on social media. Find links to those in the description below. As always guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.